This one flipped inside out actually looks a bit weird. Yeah, let me know, would you want to experiment with the inside out bag trend, and are you going to be flipping your bags inside out? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. I've seen so many brands do flippable inside out bags or things that look like they're turned the wrong way around, and I noticed on the recent Hermes Spring Summer 2025 ready-to-wear runway show, they had inside-out Birkins, and you know, we saw these models like holding them like this, and I also saw some pictures of this reversible Birkin on Purse.bop, which I'll link below. And what was really interesting is that the hardware details that are usually on the outside were on the inside, and the metal plate, they're actually still on the inside. So it does make me wonder if this Birkin is reversible, like you can wear it the right way out. Because what's cool about the Birkin is that it has like pockets on the inside, and I suppose Hermes is trying to show that they do prioritize the inside as much as the outside, even though they don't offer a bag spa for the inside of the bag. I will say what's on the inside is just important as on the outside, and I guess by flipping it inside out, you're able to appreciate the interior of the bag. Similarly with Chanel, you know, she always prided herself in making the inside as beautiful as the outside, and with her jackets, you know, you saw on the inside they have the metal chain at the bottom and all the beautiful lining with all the different paneling, which maybe you can see that detail on the outside. It's so important with a lot of designer clothes and fashion that the inside is constructed in a beautiful way just as much as the outside. And when it comes to fast fashion, sometimes I will say that the inside is not prioritized as much, and you do notice that if you appreciate garment construction and all that. But yeah, this inside out trend, I don't know whether it's like a symbolic of us trying to look more inward and appreciate things that maybe we wouldn't necessarily look at in the past, but there's a lot of bags recently that have that inside out look to them, and the first one is the Birkin. Next is the reversible upside down Neverfull. Is it upside down, inside out Neverfull? You know the one, guys, that's been on in our social media. Now, this one comes in a few different variations. There is the canvas version with like the stripe interior, and I feel like this one flipped inside out actually looks a bit weird. I'm not sure whether they just like, I just feel like it really doesn't look like it's supposed to be inside out, and I don't know whether people would have already, who had the old Neverfull, would be able to like achieve this look. It just kind of looks a bit awkward to me. I do like the Neverfull just the right way around, but I feel like the canvasy one with the stripe, it looks a bit strange, but they are trying to push that look, and I guess it does have that cool like Louis Vuitton pouch and everything. So yeah, but I don't know, I feel like it doesn't really work. What I do prefer is that when Louis Vuitton did the leather version of the upside down bag, so there's one with canvas and leather, and you're able to flip it the leather way. I think that's cool because it means that you've got like a bit of a quieter looking bag, like in plain black leather, and then you have the option of having it in the monogram version as well, which I think some people might find a bit too loud giving the setting, so they might want to flip it to the black way. I like how it's got that kind of functionality to it, whereas the stripy one I feel like is a bit weird, but maybe the stripy one is currently following like the trend of the inside out thing, because yeah, similar at Hermes, I feel like it looks a bit strange, but that's the trend. I personally like the BB one the best. I think that's the most versatile one, but you can also get the MM in either the leather flippable one or the canvas stripy flippable one. And there's also like another range which has these little like badges or pins or some sort of like travel theme, and I've seen that one in GM, and you're able to flip it inside out and upside down and all around. So yeah, there's that one. Let me know what you think about the flippable Neverfull, and are you just gonna get out your old Neverfull and flip it yourself? Let me know. I was thinking that the Her bag from Hermes actually is designed to be flippable as well, and I do have a Her bag zip. Now, I wouldn't say that this is like the current trendiest bag. It's been around for a very long time, and you can get vintage versions of the Her bag as well with interchangeable bottoms. You can get like a backpack version, but what I've also noticed people doing with the Her bag is flipping it inside out. So this one is the Her bag zip, which is a little bit of a more modern day Her bag. I bought this one from the Hermes boutique 2022 or 2021, I can't remember. It was a few years ago now, and I've been really enjoying it. It does have the zip at the back, and I have seen people flip this bag inside out and have it a Salier version, which is really interesting. And then also with this bag, you're able to like literally take out the bar and like change the strap and everything. So it does have that kind of deconstructed look that I feel is trending. And although this bag in itself I don't think is like on everyone's radar like some other bags like the Margaux or like something like that, it's kind of just like already a part of the trend with that deconstructed look. And so if you have a her bag, I think it could be feeding into the trend. Also the fact that the pocket is on the outside, it kind of gives me that same vibe that the inside out Birkin did. And you can get like vintage her bags for really good deals that have a similar color scheme to the inside out Birkin as well. So that could be a good option if you just want that trend and you want to have a designer bag. But yeah, I would say that I feel like my her bag is definitely on trend now that this inside out thing is a thing. So I received a few comments when I was talking about inside out bags on a previous video about the Row inside out Margaux, and I found a video by Neelam Ahuja who shows us like up and close of this inside out Margaux. Now the difference with this one is that I don't know if it's necessarily designed to be flipped inside out, but it is. The design is based on the inside of a Margaux bag, so it does have that canvas look and then the pockets. And what's interesting is this is not a new bag. This was actually released quite a few years ago, and I don't know whether it's available to buy anymore. I have seen it on eBay for quite considerably high amounts. It has an inside out look to it, so it has the pockets on the front and it features canvas, and it's quite a big bag. It's the 17 size, and it also features a pouch on the inside which gives it this deconstructed look as well, and you can take the pouch inside and out. And I find this very interesting because yeah, maybe Hermes saw the inside out thing as a trend, and maybe that's why they made the inside out Birkin. I don't know whether they were loosely inspired by the Row, because I know the Row is setting a lot of trends at the moment. But then again, the Row do reference a lot of like Hermes as well, I would say, in their bag design. So it's interesting that, you know, designers get inspired by each other, but who knows. This inside out Margaux, for me, I don't like it or hate it. It's quite a huge bag. I think it would be great for travel. It's very under the radar. If you know, you know. And if you do want to buy it, I have seen it on pre-loved websites. I'm not sure if it's available anymore on any other websites. But yeah, let me know what you think of the inside out Margaux. Do you like that deconstructed kind of relaxed look? A similar bag that reminded me of the Row Margaux inside out is the Maison Margiela 5AC bag, I think it's called. Let me just have a look. Yes, the Maison Margiela 5AC bag. And this bag looks like kind of like a bolide shape, and then it has like a pouch sticking out of it, and it almost looks like the lining is getting flipped inside out. I find that this also has that kind of like deconstructed look to it that is currently trending. Now, I know that this bag has been out for a few years as well, and there are a few other bags from this line that look very similar. Like there's a tote bag version as well. But yeah, I would say that this is a bag that I don't see a lot of people on YouTube talking about as much, and it does, I think, feed into the current trends of having something that looks like that should be on the inside is now on the outside, and it's quite a cool shape. And it's also that dome shape bag that is currently trending that a lot of brands are doing. So that could be another cool option if you want a bag with that inside out look. Finally, there's the Goyard tote bag. I know that Louis Vuitton are definitely doing something similar with the canvas on the outside and then the leather inside. The mini Anjou tote has been trending, I would say, this year quite strongly. A lot of people have been loving it, and you are able to flip this bag multiple ways. You can get it the canvas way or the leather way. The appealing thing about the Goyard tote is that it's a little bit more exclusive compared to Louis Vuitton, I would say. There are less Goyard stores in the world, and they have a big range of colors you can get the Anjou tote in, like the emerald green, the orange, the red. It's just a very cute little practical reversible bag that's been trending. So I do wonder if more brands will do reversible bags or bags that have that deconstructed look now that we've seen seen a lot of this on recent runway shows, and I know that these slouchy, more practical bags are currently on trend, but I do wonder when the trends will change again, because they always do. And yeah, let me know, would you want to experiment with the inside out bag trend, and are you going to be flipping your bags inside out? I hope to see you guys on my next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!